So Conor Benn put up a post on his Instagram story. In all caps, it said, "I hope the apology is as loud as the disrespect." Now, I'm very interested, as I've said in previous videos, to hear Conor Benn's explanation for why this substance was in his sample. Was it a contaminated sample? Was it he ingested this substance or it got into his body inadvertently? And if that's the case, how did that happen? If this is normally a fertility drug or something which is used by people that take steroids in order to get their testosterone levels back up after a cycle, how would you inadvertently end up with that in your body? Let's say your missus was prescribed it due to fertility issues. Could it get into your body due to some hanky-panky with your missus in the bedroom? I mean, that's an eyebrow raiser. I don't know. That's why I want to hear his explanation, as I've been saying in several videos. I haven't come to my conclusion. I haven't decided that Conor Benn is guilty, especially since this is the first time that we've been made aware of him testing positive for anything. It's not like he has this long history, like let's say Jarrell Miller. By the time Jarrell Miller tested positive for, what was it, the third or fourth time? I mean, we all knew what it was, right? But with Conor Benn, this is the first time we've been made aware of him testing positive for anything. So I think it's appropriate to just wait and see what he has to say. Wait and see if they can come up with some kind of explanation, and then make your mind up about the explanation, particularly those of you who have a good knowledge of this particular substance, Clomid. Because some of you are going to perhaps hear the explanation, and due to your knowledge of this substance, you're going to say, nah, I don't buy it. Yeah, that's what I'll say about that. And I think this person was being sarcastic, but in the comment section of one of my previous videos, somebody wrote words to the effect of, Conor Benn must be innocent because he's demanding an apology. What kind of person could demand an apology if they're guilty? Again, I think the person was being sarcastic, but there are some people, in fact, lots of people, who are naive enough to believe that someone must be innocent just based upon the fact they demand an apology. It's extraordinary that there are people that naive, but they exist. If it was so easy to prove your innocence as to, just demand an apology, then every guilty person would be doing that. It's not that easy. It should never be that easy. And Conor Benn has to produce evidence that he's innocent. Demanding an apology is not evidence. Certainly not going to satisfy me or most other reasonable people. There are lots of devious individuals out there who will go to untold lengths to try and make themselves look innocent when they're not. The world's full of them. So, yeah, that is what that is. And in a recent interview that I saw with Eddie Hearn, the stuff he was saying suggested that they're going to try and say the sample was contaminated. That's what it seemed to suggest. I'm not nailing my colors to the mast and predicting that's what Eddie Hearn and Team Ben are going to come out with. But there are just certain things that Eddie Hearn said that indicated that might be the direction they're going down, that there was a contaminated sample or something like that. If and when, I have to imagine when, hope when, the explanation does come out, I'll be interested to hear your thoughts, what you think about it. So for now, we'll leave it there.